working to improve, and then there's working to showcase your prowess. Both are eventually needed for the top-tier athlete, but the showcase must come much after. Work hard to build your fortune before cashing out your chips. The showcase period is when you stop improving. There's a time for this, but that time is not 8th grade or earlier. There are 5 levels of inspiration. Those on the 5th and lowest level aren't able to be inspired. Those on the 4th level are inspired by negative. The 3rd level is for those inspired by positive. Those on the 2nd level, however, inspire themselves. But those on the 1st level inspire others. We must strive towards the top level. Our energy and passion is a well full of unreturnable gold of unknown depth. If this were life, we do best to spend wisely, just in case the depths were shallow. But it's a game, so dig deep and spend every piece just in case the depths are infinite. The regret of burning out early pales in comparison to having a lot left in the tank in the end. What up, y'all? Hey, what's going on out there, man? John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops, and we are at it again. Trying to get bigger and bigger as we go. So, I did some changes. We'll talk about that in a second. We also have workouts tonight, and all 3 locations we have workouts tonight. We have Centennial 1, Denver 1, and Broomfield. But next Wednesday, I believe. Not quite sure which day it is, but there is no Broomfield workout, but there is a Denver one and a Centennial one. So you guys can show up to those. So like last week, we had no Friday workout in Centennial because like the gym was being used for a dance. And I think that's what's happening for the Broomfield one next Wednesday. Something's going on next Wednesday. They wouldn't let us use the gym. So the best thing about having multiple locations is that you get to bounce to another spot if you want to, or you can just do the workout from home, film it, post it to the website. And again, we want those things posted so that we can influence other people. Again, I know it's a slow road to get there, and I know it's like so long. I know that you feel like you have no power in this world. All right, trust me though. If you start posting, then others start posting. We will create so much momentum that it'll be unstoppable by the end, and then you guys will get all your dreams to come true. All right, what's up, Tail? Whoop whoop, man. Taz, what's popping, baby? Anyway, let's begin. What are we starting off with? We got game times this weekend. All right. Again, everyone has games, I think. Let's see. What kind of games do we have this weekend? I know we have the varsity tomorrow, Saturday at 4 o'clock, because that's when our party is, okay? So that's the 4 o'clock game, varsity, 9th through 12th graders. Then the next day we have 5th through 7th graders. You guys play at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then you play again at 10. All right, that game location is at Shaw Heights, And thank God they're both at Shaw Heights, because that's back-to-back games. And then the 1st through 5th graders, you guys play at 1 o'clock at Shaw Heights. And then 7th through 9th graders, you guys play at 2 o'clock at Westminster High School. So those are the games for this weekend. Make sure you guys sign up for those. Make sure you guys show up 30 minutes early for those as well, so we can take care of those games. And play your hardest as always. Die for loose balls. Come to practice beforehand. Get ready. Make sure everything is special. Because if it is, that's when something special can come of it. What else do we have? Again, like I said, we have got our party tomorrow. The party is at 4 o'clock through 6 o'clock. The first half is us watching the high school game. All right, so we'll see how those guys do. Hopefully they win. They got to bring it, man, for the crowd. We got about 58 people signed up. That's moms, dads, pets, whatever. Make sure you guys bring your coins. Do not forget to bring your coins. Don't forget to bring your coins. We'll have stuff to buy there. I will set up the whole shop prior to. All right, and then we'll talk about some stuff, mainly how we're going to grow the program too, okay? And talking about that, we got a new website, all right? It should automatically adjust. If it does not, you can just press refresh, all right? But on our website, if you click on Limitless Hoops, let's watch me do it. I'm sure when I click on it right now, because the computer saves websites so that you don't have to keep reloading it. So the first time that you go there, it'll look the same. Just press refresh. All right. So it looks like this basically. All right. When we click on Limitless Hoops, mine just refreshed automatically. Okay. So it'll lead you to this page. You can save this page. It's just limitlesshoops.com/a/z/home. I don't know, just whatever. All right. But it'll be very, very simple. And I made it very simple. All right. This is not what's best for making the NBA. But if we don't have a program, then you have no chance to in the first place. So this is what's best for parents. This is what's best for kids that just don't really care, and they just want to know when the next workout is. Okay, that's who I made this website for. So if you're loving this website and you're finally it's easy, yeah, it's not gonna get you to the NBA. Sorry, but I will revamp the website. We'll try to make the newer version just as easy as this, but to be all inclusive. But for right now, it still includes a lot. All right. So right here on this page, you can look at just how to I don't know. You can just book, right? So I put the booking stuff right on top. That makes it very, very simple. Then you have registration is just scrolling down just a tad bit. All right. They can register for the official league right here. $300 trial, which lasts for the entire year, or they can register for a free trial workout like that. All right, then we have our updates. All right, like today's show just got updated. I'll make sure that all the updates are there. So whenever I update Twitter, you guys are updated at home. You guys can follow us on Twitter by clicking that button. Then we have our just real quick, just about us. It's just 3 things. I know that there's a ton more about us, but again, I'm not looking to actually explain what we do, because that takes too long. So we just go, hey, we want to make your kid good. We try really hard, and you should sign up. That's about all that time that you really get with this kind of stuff. Then we have booking events. We talk about our main events. We just mentioned a list of them, our special events and our travel tournaments. If you click on the travel tournament page, it opens up on a separate page and it just shows you all the places that we are going to go. So that one's kind of a lot, but still we get it done. All right. And then next we do have our school section. So we do have some things available, and it's underneath the school section. So right here you can click on our YouTube channel. The motivational stories will pop up. Like today's motivational story will just pop up. Whatever day it is, that day's story will pop up. We have our curriculum. So you can buy a book right here. Then we have our challenge section, our drills, and our playlist access. So if you click on the challenge section, it brings up all the challenges just like before. All right. And then lastly, if you want to contact us, you can contact us like that. And then the final one, if you just scroll down to the bottom, you get to see who the leaders are in our program, who shows up the most. All right, so right now Noah Massad is kicking tremendous butt. Once we start our whole program, I'm thinking about making this a monthly award. All right, not only which kid showed up the most, but I'm going to mix that in with which kid showed up the most, posted the most homework, which team showed up the most, like all their players, which team posted the most homework, which players watched the show the most, and which teams watched the show the most. So those 6 different things. And I'm going to mix all that into having a player of the month. And that player of the month also wins it for his team. So if it's just you, like per se, and no one else in your whole like team is like working hard, and then there's another team that's everyone's working hard and that their top player isn't working as hard as you, that person will beat you. Because it's a mix of individual and team. So we're going to honor what the team member or the player out of everybody per month with like a special award, give them some coins, whatever. But we're also going to give $1,000 to the coach or to the owner of that team. So he can do whatever he wants with it afterwards. He can throw a party for the team. He can give it to the coaches. He can give it to I don't think he can give it to the player, but maybe he can. I'll check up on the rules. But yes, so that's what we're going to do. If you see a star by someone's name, that means that they're signed up for the next 2 years. All right? And you see birthdays right there. And then you see everyone's individual name right here. So we have Teo is in the T section. So that's Teo Trujillo right there. He's come to 44 events so far. So great job to you, all of you guys. All right, and that's about it. And right below that, we have the historical leaders. So there's Ian Salmon. All right, he has 1,333 events. Next up, the only other player to pass 1,000 mark is Ben Levy. And then if you scroll way down here, you can see Connor Rush. Still our second highest Connor, because Connor Cronin is still ahead of him by about 33 events. Yep. And then we got, I think Noah's on this list. Noah's on the list right there at 289. Noah's made the top, I believe that's 50 people or something like that. Top 40, something like that. So great job to all you guys. But that's how the website is going to look. The website is not working for you. Just press refresh. I thought I had more. Not yet. Day by day, you'll get more. All right, let's begin with our quote of the day. Quote of the day is, make mistakes, else you're making mistakes. All right? Make mistakes, or else you're making mistakes. That is kind of a funny quote because you don't want to make a mistake. But if you're not making mistakes, that is a mistake. Oh my God, because you need to make mistakes and learn from them to become better. So when you make a mistake, see it as a good thing. See it as a learning thing. And then don't just make the mistake. That would be stupid. All right? Make the mistake. Understand it, realize it, and then the only way to move beyond the mistake is to get in the lab, get in the gym, and make it better. Because all that mistake showed you was that you were missing a piece to the puzzle. So if you never put the puzzle piece in there correctly, you're not making the most of finding out that you missed a piece of the puzzle in the first place. So make mistakes. Go out there and try your hardest. And when you fail, try not to cry too much. Try to get back on your feet, and you work hard at correcting those mistakes. And if you keep doing that and create that habit, it's going to get to a point where no one's going to be able to stop you. All right? That's the quote of the day this Friday. Make mistakes, else you're making mistakes. All right. We got our itinerary. This kind of stuff that we did I think it was like last week or maybe Monday. 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, run. We got countdown game, one-on-one sprint, successful dribble shots, diagonal hurdle, pro house, sandbag slides. That's all the stuff that we did. All the stuff that we will be doing next week coming up here soon is hold your follow through our push-ups. 1 minute shots, 8 to 14 are run, diagonal pro hops, direct euro steps, pick and roll drive to shot, hurdle reverse layup. And the stuff that we are doing today, we're doing overhead border passes, drive low and high, pass high and low, on ball defense, ball jump versus face cut, Kobe post move, and double bounce series. So what I'm thinking about this rotation, for the double bounce series, that could be 2 people to a basket. For the Kobe post one, that could be two people to a basket as well. And then for the ball jump face cut, so we might just go, if I have a bigger group, I think, how many people do I have in Centennial? I think we have a very small group of people. All right, so the Denver one has 2. Roar Centennial has 6. We might have extra. And Broomfield has 20. You guys can easily do a rotation with this one. All right, but we'll figure it out. Understand that overhead board pass is just getting stronger. So pound that ball. You can even do that in a group as well by passing it diagonally. Drive left, right, pass high, low. That's very, very hard. I mean, we have to stop getting the ball tip whenever we make passes in games. I saw Gavin and Noah doing this drill at the rec center, and even though no one was guarding them, they couldn't really throw it accurately, especially with their left hand. They also couldn't drive that fast. So if we can't do it on no one yet, it's going to be a while for us to do it against someone. So put in a lot of work on this one. All right, you're going to drive to the middle of the court, jump stop, and then make a pass if their hands are like this. But as you're driving, right when you pass the 3-point line, if they raise their hands, now you got to drive to the middle, jump stop, and then jump in the air and throw it over it past to them for a shot. You take their place, and then you guys keep rotating like that. You can also drive baseline, jump stop, throw a pass like that to other hands. But as you drive, as soon as you pass that 3-point line, if they put their hand out, now you're going to jump out of bounds to keep up with them, all right, to make that pass. And again, I can show you that drill. That's the one drill that I really, really want to talk about today, all right, because we have to figure that out somehow, some way, so we can do this stuff properly. All right, so let's watch it real quick. Let's see this thing. Now, wait, okay, real quick. All right, I know how fast Kieran is. You know how fast Kieran is. Now, I know he's only a 4th grader or whatever, but do you think Kieran can drive faster than this? Watch him right now. I bet you he can. All right, would that a pass have been as accurate? It's kind of floaty, but no, it wouldn't have been. But I need you guys working your hardest right here so we can figure stuff out. So again, as soon as he crosses right there, now Kiernan's hand should be either up or straight. Let's see what they are. Boom, that pass. I need that pass to be, I need his legs to be lower on that jump stop so he can be stronger. So on this jump stop, I don't want him standing straight up. You need to be low and strong so people can't push you off your base. Now stop. Okay, there you go. He's about to cross, and he's going to raise his hands up, so that means that he's going to do a jump pass. Nice job. Try not to dip that ball. All right, now here's the baseline one. Going to drive baseline as soon as he crosses the line. And it should be a 1-2 step. All right. So this is very, very weird, right? So on your last dribble, you should dribble there. The ball should be down on the ground. Then you should pick the ball up to take 2 steps so you can navigate around the defender. All right. So you can take 1-2 steps, jump out of bounds, because you're going to jump out of bounds because the defense can't follow you there. Even if the defense does follow you there, they're out of bounds. You can just throw it to their hands, and then they are out of bounds, and it's your ball. So by jumping out of bounds, you allow for this pass to be possible. It's a very, very rare incident, but you do it right here because there's only 5 people on the court. And if you drove, that means that your man is now behind you. And if you didn't score, that means that a man's in front of you. So no matter what, is 2 people guarding you, someone's open. And if anyone else was open, you would jump stop and pass to them or flip it over to them. But since no one's open, you know that this guy in the corner will be there. He should be coming from the opposite wing, sprinting downward, but that's where he will be. His hand won't be out like that, but that's where the pass will be. So he did all that one-handed. That's not great. 2 hands. Now, he's about to cross the 3-point line. Noah has not made his decision yet. All right? We want to put our hands out for either the pass or out to make him run out of bounds. So figure this stuff out a lot faster. So he didn't know till the last second he put his hand out. That has to be a lot faster. So, yeah, that's my pet peeve in this one. And that, again, wasn't the greatest pass in the world. So, yes, understand all that stuff, por favor, and then we can move beyond it. All right, what do we have here? Let's get out of there. And so that's everything that we're doing today. Make sure that we do it. All right, and let's move to our challenge section to see what's up in the movies and the challenges for the day. All right, I think we're on the third graders now. And for third graders, you guys are supposed to be watching the movie Miracle and continue with day 6 of our 4-week weekly improvement challenge. I love this weekly improvement challenge, and no one's ever done it before. But the weekly improvement challenge is a paper that you fill out, and you choose one thing per day that you sucked at, basically. Whether you're working on your own, working on your team, working on and the skill workouts, and then you choose a thing a day. So 7 things, Sunday through Saturday. Then the following week, before the practice starts, you show up 30 minutes early, and you work on each of those things for 4 minutes. All right? If you do this, and you do it like just naturally like your entire life, you should just be doing that. Find the things that you're not good at, work on them extra, just 4 minutes a day. It's nothing. You will get so much better, so much faster. All right? The Weekly Improvement Challenge is a great challenge that I've never seen anyone try to do. Do that. Do that. As for this movie, we got Miracle. All right, this movie Miracle is a hockey movie. I've heard this story every day of my life since I was like 1. All right, but it happened like when I was 1, I believe. All right, in the 80s, early 80s. Basically, the USA hockey team wasn't supposed to be very good, and the Russian team had just won 4 straight Olympics. That means 16 years of domination. All right, and we come in there as Americans, and we get this new coach who starts doing things really differently, and he didn't cut players. That was the thing. He had 26 players, and he's supposed to lower it down to 20 so that they could practice with their full squad. He kept 26 so that everyone was afraid of getting cut the entire time. Right? So this is a movie that tells the whole story. I won't tell you the whole ending, but it's one of the most, it's one of the biggest like underdog stories of all time. Do you believe in miracles? Like one of the greatest calls of all time for sports. If you watch this movie and you're a third grader, it's called Miracle. Definitely put it online. Let us know what you think. If I had to give it stars, I heard that was a pretty well-acted movie. I have not seen it, but I'm going to go ahead and throw 42 stars on it because it looks like a solid movie and it's talking about a very, very epic time. 42 out of 50 stars for the movie Miracle. All right, let's check some homework. Who's been posting homework? Why are you posting homework? Chastain challenge, Taz knocking out business. All right, split jumps, 1,006 extended layups. Wait, you did 100? You did 1,006? Wait, 10? I'm guessing that's 10-6. Gotcha. October 6th. I was about to say, man, you did a lot of extended layups in 3 minutes. Is the video like sped up or something? But I see. 6 a.m. Nashville by GBW. GBW did 6 a.m. Nashville. Oh, man, he's killing it, man. All right, that's a 3-minute sprint at 6 a.m. That should count as like double. All right, great job with all the work. I see you guys working. See y'all working. I will make people running in Nashville. I will send the message out, too, to Derek to maybe make him do the same exact thing. Whoever posted homework does not have to do the Nashville. You can do an extra workout. So I will make that suggestion to Derek. He doesn't have to do it, but that's what I'm going to be doing at my workout. All right. What else do we have here? We got homework. What's next? The story of the day? All right. Let's watch the story of the day.
Wisdom is always an overmatch for strength.
Wisdom is always an overmatch for strength. Yes, Taz, you were there with him. Okay, I see you, man. I see you. But yes, wisdom is always an overmatch for strength. I do believe that's true. As I've gotten older, man, like you always wish that you like knew what you know now when you were younger. When you were younger, you had all the strength. When you're older, you have all the wisdom. And man, if I had to make a choice between the two, I would choose wisdom. Because when you have all the strength, you don't know how to apply it, where to apply it, when to apply it, how to apply it. why to apply it. Can I use all of them? All right, but yes. So try to get as wise as fast as you can, especially while you're young and strong. All right, and wisdom, it does not mean intellect. It could, but wisdom is like controlling yourself, right? I'm going to talk later on about the Draymond Green thing. All right, that's not very, very wise. He's a smart guy, but that wasn't very wise because it's going to trickle down and hurt your team, possibly, right? So being wise is being mature, being intelligent, having a high IQ, looking ahead, being kind is being wise as well, because those things affect other things. So there's a lot that goes into wisdom. But I would recommend, as much as you guys try to make yourself stronger shooter, stronger this, stronger that, stronger mentality, stronger everything, make yourself wiser at everything too. Wisdom is patience. Wisdom is a lot of things, and it comes from experience. So get the experience in every single day. All right. Me and Gavin have more stuff for boot camp and the workouts. Keep posting it. Gavin and I, though, probably. But it's okay. All right. I do 6:30 a.m. Nash drills. Nice job. Post that stuff, baby. I love it. I love it. I love it a lot. Let's check it's time to pay the bills? I guess. Pay the bills. That was Big Cone, our sponsor for the day. Thanks a lot, Big Cone, for sponsoring us with $0, Big Cone. Where you at, baby? All right. But anyways, homework. I'm sorry. No. Trivia. We are beyond homework. We are now on the trivia page again. You can look at this page. This is also on our new website, especially, but it's in the challenge section, so it no longer has its own link. So if you go to the challenge section and then you can look within there to the history of hoops link. All right, and that will bring you to this page where you can see the history of basketball, every great thing that's ever happened in the history of the sport. Minus, we need to add it. We probably need to add a few more. We haven't added the Suns run in the bubble. We haven't added the bubble. Haven't added LeBron James beating the record if he happens to do so. We're missing probably some Giannis stuff. What else are we missing from lately? But there's everything else in the history of basketball. I swear to you, college, the pros, every great thing that's ever happened is on this page. There's only 180 things. All right, so you can watch all the videos and you will know more than like any old head like me. All right, you will know everything about basketball, and why we have this page is because it's inspirational. But what we're going to do for this page right now is the trivia question of the day. All right, this question, again, brought to you by Big Cone. We got 3 players who, before the age of 25, won the MVP award. Who are they? There's 3 players before they've won the MVP award twice before the age of 25. That's crazy because you're supposed to come in the NBA at 22, so you're just like dominating right away. What's going on here? They won the NBA MVP twice before the age of 25, guys. I'm not 25 yet. Oh, yeah, no, I am. I'm probably double 25, but still, when they were 25 years old, won the MVP not once. Nay, no. They won it twice. Who are these 3 people? You can put their names in the comment section. Again, you got Derrick Rose, I guess. Is he all 3 of them? What are we saying? You got to put 3 people down for the answer. 3 people within the same sentence, please. 3 people won it twice before the age of 25. You know, Derrick Rose is actually a decent guess because Derrick Rose is one of the youngest MVPs of all time. I know that you know that. You've heard that before. All right, but yes, what is the answer? What could be the answer? I don't know the answer, guys. All right, but I'm going to go on. We have to move on. But we will come back to the answer at the end of this. All right. But I'm going to talk about, I don't think anyone else is guessing. Are you guys guessing? Nah? All right. You have until the end of the show. You got 3 more minutes. Good luck with that. Boom, 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 Boom. All right, we'll come right back to that. We got to finish up. Giannis, Steph Curry, and Jokic. That's a nice guess. That is not the answer. All right, what are we moving on to? We got our picture of the day is this fight altercation thing. They got a video out now for it, and basically Jordan Poole must have said something, unless Draymond Green's psychopath. But he is sort of. So he comes over to him and he like bumps him in the chest, and then Jordan Poole pushes him off, and Draymond Green just decks him. Right? And now they're like, who let the video leak? Who let the dogs out? Who let the video leak? They're like, what should we do with Draymond? They're thinking about suspending him. I'm like, yo, this has happened on every team I've ever been on at least once. It just happened in our program last week with Rohit and Austin. I just say shake hands and say sorry. But there are bigger egos, and sometimes, things do lead to other stuff, especially if it's not corrected. And in our society, maybe these two aren't talking. Maybe they are. I definitely believe that you should talk it out. But I also think you shouldn't do this to begin with. Both of them. All right? You don't want to just say that the guy that did the physical thing isn't as at fault as the guy that did the mental thing. But also, you don't want to like let them be too weak either. You can't say, hey, you should be able to handle the words. And also, heck, handle a punch, right? But so there's a balance to all this stuff, but I think it's what I tell you guys whenever like someone else is guarding the same man that you're guarding. The more mature, the better player needs to let that person have him. Don't be like, this is my man, this is mine, and just let the other team score. Like, dude, squash it. So the better of the two should have stepped it up in that moment. And I would hope that would be Draymond Green. So whatever Jordan Poole said, I would hope that Draymond Green went over there and was like, don't say that. No punches need to be thrown. No bravado needs to be had. But he was not. So he was very, very immature. Jordan Poole, we know to be immature since he's only in his third year. So that's the problem. So when you guys are out there, it's your opportunity to be wise. You got to be wise. That's what you need to do. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna allow this. Who do we have? Giannis, LeBronis, and Kareem. We say only one guess so that you just don't start naming off numbers and things like that. This was your second guess, but since no one's gotten it right all month long, we're gonna go ahead and give it to you just this one time. I've allowed Teo one thing too. I know I've allowed like Taz at least 2 times. But whatever. We'll call it this way because no one else is even guessing. So that is the answer. That is the answer. It is, and I will say it in a second, but let me add the point real quick. Noah has 1 point. The answer is Giannis Antetokounmpo joins Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and LeBron James as the only players to win multiple NBA MVP awards by the age of 25. So that is a steam company. That is amazing, 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 amazing. So that is the winner for the month. I'm sorry, that is the trivia question for the day. Noah wins for the month or for the day. Sorry again. You guys will have workouts tonight. Make sure you guys show up. We have a party tomorrow. Make sure you guys show up. We got games after that. Make sure y'all show up to that. Don't forget that the quote of the day is, make mistakes, else you're making mistakes. I'll talk to y'all later. Great job. Cue my music so I can get out of here. Peace out, you guys.